Good afternoon, students. This is Kanakadurga, Assistant Professor in EEE Department. I am going to teach the subject is Basic Electrical Engineering. In short form, we can also called as BEE. In this class, I am going to discussing about the syllabus contains in Basic Electrical Engineering. Okay. Firstly, all of you don't feel that I am an IT student and this subject is very difficult to learn. So forget all these things. Okay. So first, you think that if you listen the classes carefully and regularly, it's very easy to learn. Okay. And this basic electrical engineering subject is most important. Why? Because in our daily life electricity plays an important role. Okay, so all of you know about this, what is meant by the electricity and how it will generate and how it will be distributed through household purposes, and what are the main advantages in the electricity, and what are the elements we can use in the power transmission and also distribution purposes, and all these things we are going to study in this subject. Okay, and then first coming to the syllabus of this subject, it contains 5 units. Okay, the first unit is the fundamentals of electricity. So fundamentals of electricity means what is the need of requirements, basic elements in the electricity. So the elements are the first, we can introduction to the circuit elements, that is RLC. In short form we can call as RLC. R means resistor, L means inductor, and C means capacitor. Okay, and what are the elements, these three elements, and what are the purpose of these three elements, we can now know in this unit. And the next one is the electric current. Okay, so we can in the general use we can all told as what is the current and voltage, power, and what are the definition of the current, and what is meant by the voltage, and what is meant by the power. Okay, all these things we can learn in this chapter. Okay, and electric potential means is nothing but the voltage, and what is the difference, and Ohm's law. Okay, what is the relation between the voltage, current, and power? It can be defined in the Ohm's law. Okay, and the next one is the factors upon which resistance depends. Okay, in introduction elements లో వచ్చేటప్పుడు మనకి రెసిస్టెన్స్ అనేది ఉంటుంది. సో వాట్ ఆర్ ద ఫ్యాక్టర్స్ డిపెండింగ్ అపాన్ ద రెసిస్టెన్స్ అండ్ ద స్పెసిఫిక్ రెసిస్టెన్స్, అండ్ during the temperature conditions it will changes. Okay, so all are we can deal in this subject. And the next one is the series parallel connection of resistance and inductance and capacitance. When two resistors connected in series, what happened, and the two resistance connected in parallel, what's the problem occurred in that situations. Okay, all these questions we can discuss in this chapter. And also the main important topic in this chapter is Kirchhoff's laws. Okay, KCL and KVL and the basic sources of independent sources and dependent sources. Okay, these are all in this we can discuss here, all equipments we can use in the electricity. Okay, for the electricity distribution purpose, we mainly know what are the elements and what is the purpose of these elements, and why are you connecting that elements in series and parallel. So all these things we learn in this chapter. Okay, and the second chapter goes to the protective devices. In the protective devices means in this chapter contains types of fuses, characteristics, materials used, and fuse ratings. Fuse, what is meant by the fuse? Okay, in household purposes we can see many types of fuses. Okay, what are the types of fuses we can use in the household purposes, and in the factories what type of fuses we can use. Okay, so what is the purpose of this fuse, and what are the characteristics, and what type of material we can use made up of fuses, and the fuse ratings, what are the ratings of fuses, and types of switches. We already know that words fuse, switch. Okay, in general normal things we can use these words, but we don't know about that what is the purpose of the elements. Okay, so what is the purpose of the elements, and is nothing but what is the purpose of fuse and what is the purpose of switches, and what type of material used in the switches, and what is the symbol notification for the representation of fuse and switches. And also in this chapter the main heart of the topic is the circuit breakers. Okay, what is the circuit breaker and what is the purpose of the circuit breaker? These are all the protective devices. Okay, so the in the circuit contains the elements, that elements need the protective devices. So in the circuit is a form, we can form a one circuit, that circuit contains protective devices and what. Okay, so types of fuses, switches, circuit breakers, relays. Okay, these are all are the protective devices. Okay, and in this chapter we can now know the types of resistors, and the ratings of color coding of resistance, inductance and capacitance also. Okay, if you we can see the one element of the resistor. Okay, you tell that that is the 10 kilo ohm resistor, and we can see the another resistor. Okay, that is a 5 kilo ohms resistor. Okay, we can see the color coding of the resistors. We can identify and know that okay, this is one of the type of the resistor. Okay, we can learn in this color coding of resistance. Okay, the next unit is unit 3, that is earthing. Okay, we can what is meant by the earthing, what is the necessity of earthing, and types, what are the types of earthing. In household purposes we can use the one type of extra wire we can connect it to the earth. Okay, so what is the purpose of earthing, and what types of we can use for the earthing, and the simple earthing circuits for the domestic appliances, and what is the procedure for the connection of earthing wire, and earthing of generators, and what different types of connections. In the household purposes we can use one type of earthing, and in the generators we can use the one type of earthing. In the transformers and the transmission lines also we can use the earthing, and in different variations the earthing procedure will be changed. Okay, what is the procedure we can do in for every operation for the household purposes, and for the generators, and for the motors, and for the transformers and the transmission lines. Okay, all these types are discussed in this chapter. And also calculation of earth resistance, and perfect earthing, and importance of neutral, and what is the purpose of the neutral means can connecting the line to the earth. Okay, and then another topic is also there in the third unit, that is electrical safety. Okay, electrical safety, what in this electrical safety, electrical shocks and types of first aids, and safety norms, human body response for various electric voltages. Okay, all these types of points are discussed in the electrical safety. When shock occurred, what we do in that time. Okay, so all that topics are discussed in the electrical safety. Okay, and the next unit is the measuring instruments. We can measure the power, we can measure the current, and we can measure the voltage also. And what is the range, ఇప్పుడు టోటల్ మనం చూసుకున్నట్లయితే ఎంత కరెంట్ వస్తుంది, ఎంత వోల్టేజ్ వస్తుంది అనేది మనము ఐడెంటిఫై చేసుకోవాలి అంటే మనకి కొన్ని మెజరింగ్ ఇన్స్ట్రుమెంట్స్, వీ నీడ్ ది మెజరింగ్ ఇన్స్ట్రుమెంట్స్. సో the types of measuring instruments, in that type of measuring instruments, moving coil and moving iron instruments, and principles of operation of for the measurement of current, voltage, power, energy, and also resistance. Resistance also we can measure. Okay, by using the bridge connection circuit we can measure the resistance, and inductance and capacitance. All these things we can measure. How it can measure, and what are the calculations we need. In this chapter we discuss the topics. Okay, and the earth resistance, and all these are some small derivation topic. It contains for the measuring of current is a small derivation, and also the resistance, inductance, capacitance, also small derivations are there, and some small problems are there in the measuring instruments. And And the last unit is the unit 5, that is oscilloscopes. Okay, oscilloscopes, what is meant by the oscilloscopes? And cathode ray oscilloscope, and time based generator, horizontal and vertical amplifiers, dual trace and dual beam oscilloscopes, and sampling oscilloscopes. But we learned what is meant by this oscilloscope and cathode ray oscilloscope. It in short form we can also called as CRO. Okay, so we know that what is the purpose of the oscilloscope. All these words are unknown words, but if you learnt about these things, it's very easy to understand. Okay, so digital storage oscilloscope, and what are the applications, and where the cathode ray oscilloscope we can use, and where the situations we can use the time based generators, and what is the purpose of the CRO, means cathode ray oscilloscope, and sampling oscilloscope. What is meant by all these things are discussed in this unit. Okay, total we have only the 5 units. The first one is the fundamentals of electricity, and the second one is the protective devices, and the third one is the earthing, and in that also we can more some more point, that is electrical safety, and the measuring instruments in the fourth unit, and the fifth unit is oscilloscopes. Okay, this is about the BEE, basic electrical engineering syllabus. Okay, and next coming to the textbooks, we can learn about this BEE subject. The first book is the Principle of Electrical Engineering by VK Mehta, Shan Publications. Okay, and we can also refer the Electrical and Electronics Measurements and Instrumentation, AK Shan. Okay, these two textbooks are preferable textbooks for the basic electrical engineering. Okay, and the next basic electrical engineering lab also there in this semester. Okay, whatever the topics we are studying in the subject, that the same topics we will do in the practical manner on the same concepts. Okay, so that is the BEE lab, basic electrical engineering lab. Okay, so in this total 18 experiments are there. Okay, only we can do the 10 of the following experiments, and the first experiment is the study of various electrical tools and symbols. Okay, this is the study experiment. What are the various electrical tools and symbols are there, we can study in this experiment. And the next one is the study of various types of electrical cables, wires, switches, fuses. Okay, we can see here what types of switches we can study in the subject. Okay, in that lab we can see that okay, this type of switch, and what are the switches we can use in the electricity. Okay, so we can see that in the lab. Okay, and MCB, okay, miniature circuit breaker, and all these things. Okay, and the next one is the soldering and desoldering practice. We can connect the two wires by using soldering. Okay, what is process we can occur in that place. Okay, so that's all things. And the identification of various types of resistors, okay, capacitors, and understand the usage of digital multimeters. Okay, so multimeter we can use the we can calculate the resistance value, and what is the voltage in the circuit we can measure by using the multimeter. Okay, so we can study the what type of the resistors are there, and what is the rating of the resistor in the BEE. In the BEE lab, in the same manner we can see that okay, 5 kilo ohms resistor is in this color. Okay, so that we can use the lab in the practical manner. Okay, so identification of various semiconductor devices, and study of moving iron, moving coil, electrodynamic and induction type of meters. Okay, these are all the study experiments. And the next one is the fluorescent lamp wiring. Okay, in household purposes, what are the wiring we can take here? Wiring of lighting circuit using two-way control, staircase wiring, or in houses we can use two switches at a time for the same light. Okay, so that's why what are the connections we need in that type of connections. And go down wiring, and go down wiring is nothing but if a factory is there, what are the connections we need, and hospital wiring, internal wiring. Okay, all these wiring we can do in the lab. And also the measurement of voltage, current, power in DC circuits. Okay, in the BWE subject, how we can calculate that, only calculations we can do. In the lab, we can how to measure, practically measure the voltage, current and power ratings in the DC circuits. In that lab, we can calculate the theoretical calculations and also the practical calculations, and compare these two. And comparing these two values, we can get the same value for theoretical and practical also. So in that manner, we can do the same procedure for all the voltage and current and power, all these things. And then wiring of power distribution arrangement, using single phase MCB distribution board, okay, with the ELCB main switch and energy meter for calculating power and power factor. Okay, energy meter, how can you calculate per unit cost, how it must be that value, and all these things we can calculate, we can do in that BWE lab. Okay, and the next one is the measurement of earth resistance. In the same manner, already in a BWE subject we can do that. Here we can calculate that practically in the BWE lab. Okay, and wiring of backup power supply for domestic installations, including inverter, battery and load. And what are the connections we need in household purposes, we can connect the inverter and also like a battery or any load. So what are the connections we need, how can you connect the main switch to the inverter and inverter to the fan or light connections, and what are the needs we can use that in the cables and what. Okay, so and the next one is the troubleshooting of domestic equipment, electrical equipment like tube light and fan, and understand the usage of CRO, cathode ray oscilloscope, and what is the function, what is the purpose of the function generator, and regulated power supply, and measurement of AC signal parameters using CRO, how we can you calculate that frequency. Okay, and all these calculations done in the frequency function generator. And the next one is the assembling electronic components on breadboard. Okay, so we can I already told that resistors are connected in series and parallel connections. Okay, how we can you connect that series and parallel in breadboard. Okay, so and what are the voltage in between these two, we can calculate. Okay, and what are the needs, we can use that calculations. Okay, so and the next one is the obtaining VI characteristics of a light emitting diode. Okay, so all these things we can do in the practical manner for the basic electrical engineering lab, and that same manner we can theoretical calculations do in that basic electrical engineering subject. Okay, so in the resistance calculations or inductance calculations also some problems are there. Okay, small problems. In the first unit also we can do the some problems based on resistance, inductance and capacitance, and in the unit 2 is completely the theory part. Okay, so and I think electric safety also some theory part, and some more small problems are there. And measuring instruments having the problems based on the bridges calculation of resistance, inductance and capacitance, is the more number of problems are there in the measuring instruments. And the oscilloscopes, that's a cathode oscilloscope, is a diagrammatical part and the explanation. Okay, so this is about the basic electrical engineering subject and lab. Okay, tomorrow onwards I will tell the first unit, that is nothing but fundamentals of electricity. So the first topic is the introduction to circuit elements. Okay, so what is the need of resistance and inductance and capacitance, all these things we can discuss in the next class. Okay, thank you.